Hello everyone, my name is Ranjeev. I welcome you on the Tuition Rocks channel. This is the online and offline platform for clearing all your doubts and the concepts. So today I'm going to talk about one of the important topics called the shares and dividends. So let's get started. So you must have aware about what is called shares and what is called the dividends. So let's get started. So what do you mean by shares now? So shares is very simple. Suppose a person wants to start a company and then he wants suppose 10,000 investment. Okay, so 10,000 rupees is the investment he wants now, but he doesn't have that much investment. So what he asks for the couple of people to donate some money on it. Right? So he fixes some people can donate 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 10 rupees like this. So he fixed this. What in return of 10 rupees he gives is called something called the shares. Okay, that is called nothing but the shares. So one share he gives. Basically, if one person wants to invest 10 rupees, that means he buys the share of 10 rupees. That means his investment in the 10,000 is rupees 10. Okay. Now, so totally how many shares will be? Around 1,000 shares. Okay. So if each share value is 10 rupees, and total number of shares for the 10,000 will be 1,000 shares now. So this shares, if 1,000 people contribute 10 rupees, so it becomes 10,000 rupees, and he can start the fund, he can start the company, and he can whatever once the company is growing and it's running, he gives the profit he want to share with all the people, because those people have contributed some money to it now. So how much he gives back to each shareholder is called the dividend. Okay. Dividend. Now, the shares is what basically people give money to the company and buy the shares. It is this way approach, direction is this way. A dividend is what the company gives to people, is called the dividend. So this becomes a share and this becomes a dividend. Okay, I hope it makes sense to you, because now you define that. Suppose this is a 10 rupees, so 10 rupees becomes the face value of the share, face value of the share, or this is also called the NV of the share, or the nominal value of the share. Nominal value. Okay, nominal value of the share, or this is also called the printed value, or fixed value, whatever you want to say. So the meaning is turns out to be the same. That is called the face value. Okay. Now the person, you and me, when we buy it, we may buy with the face value, we may not buy with the face value. So when the amount which we pay to buy it, this can be offered at bigger than this value, lesser than value, or the same value. So we will define the terminologies. What does it mean to us? Okay. So that is the amount on which the person buys the share is nothing but the MV. That is called the market value. Market value. Okay. So that is called the market value. So if now we'll define one more terminology, something called to understand what is called at par. Now, if the face value, okay, or the nominal value, you buy the shares with the nominal value equal to the MV, that means it is called at par. Okay, this is the term we mentioned, that you are buying the shares at par. Okay, and suppose you want to buy at premium. What is premium means? If the MV is greater than NV, right? So suppose the cost of one share is 10 rupees and you bought by paying 15 rupees, that means at premium you bought. Okay, so something called that is called at premium. Next, when the NV, suppose you wanted a discount rate, 10 rupees is the share value and you bought at 9 rupees, so basically you got a discount of 10%. So how does it get now? NV. So NV is greater than NV now, right? So this is called the at discount. Okay, so this is our discount. So remember that the amount at which you bought, that is related with the MV. Okay, none of this, when the company calculates a dividend, that means profit percentage back to you, it gives back to you, will not be calculated based on MV. It will be always calculated based on the NV. So how does it work now? Let's try to understand. because dividend is what the company will be giving based on the percentage. How is the percentage profit is given. So suppose he gives an R% dividend. R% dividend. Okay, it can be anything. And there is a X person who bought, suppose 100 shares, at NV of ₹10. Okay. Now, how does the company gives it? Because he has contributed 100 shares for each 10 rupees share value, and the company made the profit and he wants to give the dividend back to the person who has bought the shares. He has to share the profit to the shareholders basically. So how do you give it? Now the dividend. What is the dividend? Is also basically the profit earned by the person is also given by. So R% is what calculated? R% into total number of the shares, into number of shares, into NV. So that becomes a NV, right? So R% is suppose can be 10%. Number of shares he bought is, suppose R% was given as R% is, say let's say 10%. Okay, so this becomes a 10 by 100 into number of shares. Suppose he bought 100 shares. Okay, at value of 10 rupees. NV was 10. So basically, how much profit he earned is nothing but 100 rupees. Okay, so that's how the company calculates dividend percentage, and it gives the value. Okay. So this becomes one of the formulas for finding out the dividend percentage. Now, what is called the sum investment also? Now, let's try to understand the sum investment also, because when you buy, the number of shares by paying the MV, so it has to get number of shares, right? So how do you find out that? Let's find out. Let's you didn't vote sum investment. Okay, sum investment is equal to rupees 10,000 rupees. Okay, now you bought the shares MV is equal to rupees 100. Now number of shares you bought is equal to sum investment, sum divided by share MV, okay, each way. So it becomes a 10,000 divided by 100. So it becomes a 100 shares. So basically you got number of shares is 100 shares. Okay. Now, so how do you find the profit? How do you find the profit percentage? Basically, profit percentage is always calculated based on how much is the sum investment now. Okay. So there is another formula which will understand that. That's called the profit percentage. Okay. So profit percentage into MV. So this is for the person, because person how much he has invested in, how much he got profit percentage into MV should be equal to what is the dividend percentage? Dividend percentage into NV. Okay, so this is the formula, direct formula in which you can apply it. The profit percentage is nothing but how much you got the dividend divided by total sum investment into the MV. Okay, so that becomes the formula for finding out any of these. Mostly you will be given any of the three parameters, and you need to find for the fourth parameter, which you can easily do with this method now. Okay. So so what we discussed here, let's recap. We discussed about the shares and dividends. We discussed about the percent dividend. We discussed about the number of shares, at par, premium, discount. What is dividend? What are the two formulas which we discussed? Okay. So this is all about the shares and dividend, and the cost price, selling price, all remain the same. So nothing to get confused about it. And once we'll be doing the couple of problems in this, then we'll be using the same formula to find the solution for the problems. So today this much is for all about the concepts and the understanding of the shares and dividends. I hope it makes sense to you. Please share this video to all your friends, and let's make this country a better place to learn. Thank you so much.